Bryan, I do want to talk a little bit about your background and everything like that. What
Yes.
do you believe made you so passionate about finances at such a young age? Because again, I'm in my 20s, later 20s,
Yes.
and I'm just now learning about finances. You know, this is my first apartment I've ever had.
That's
living
right.
on my own.
That's
so
right.
I don't think I really had the proper steps and the proper people in my life to teach me these things. So I'm learning off of what I know.
Beautiful.
So in your 20s, what made you so passionate about finances?
Because of what you just said.
Right.
Because I wanted to make sure that someone had a better opportunity than me. Because I, at your age, felt the exact same way.
Just lost.
So I started seeking, but I was a business degree.
Okay.
So I had a business degree, and I had just finished graduate school, and I was a stockbroker. I become a stockbroker, and it was like, wow, so many people need this information.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw people who looked like me being drawn to me, wanting honest information. And it's so I think that the desire to grow myself, it made me draw people that also wanted to increase their wealth and grow as well. Because you know, I started from the bottom. I started my firm with nothing. I didn't have any type of grant. There was no sort of a small business loan. My clients built my firm by doing my work.
Because
so
they believed in what you were saying, what you had to offer. Yeah.
That's why I'm doing the entrepreneurship workshop on that first day, because, and I call it the underground entrepreneur. That's the way I describe myself.
I like that.
Because I had to take the grassroots approach of, I gotta make this payroll every month.
Right.
I gotta, make sure that I'm taking care of my own goals. I have to protect my credit. I have to walk like I talk.
Okay.
And be the example for you can't, and it's easy.
Yeah.
To just start faking it.
Yeah.
And we live
so
in a
easy.
we live
Fake
in a
it till we
society.
make
Yes.
it, and then where does that get you?
Yes.
Where does that get you? Like I said, I'm knocking on 30,
that way.
honey, and I'm just like,
stay that way. Stay that way. And there are people twice your age who have not learned that, and they're trying to keep up with a fictitious social media creation that they've made
all day.
Between taking out loans and debts and credit cards and so I want to let everyone know that it's okay to live below your means. That it's okay.
You might need to say that again for the people in the back.
It's okay. It's right. It's okay to not have a credit card balance.
Yeah.
You know, we may need credit cards in today's society, but you don't have to keep that balance there. So that means every time I buy something, I have to know how I'm going to pay for it.
Right.
And they give them to you in school now. And everybody is going to college.
I can imagine it. When I was in college,
Yep.
just even having a Victoria's Secret credit card was like, oh, I can't touch this. I don't want to, so I knew early on the danger in credit cards, especially if you don't know much about it and you're not knowledgeable of what credit cards can bring to your life. So at that early age, I just got my first credit card, I think like a year and a half ago. And I've
good for you.
Literally.
You didn't get one in college.
No.
That's so good.
I don't even know how I survived.
Walking into college and they're giving me a credit card, like it came in the mail.
Wow.
And then I just immediately started using it. I don't think I ever paid it off until I was always like $50 available.
Right.
$50 of my 1,000. I use that. I'd get up to over or it would go bah.
Right.
Not available. And then after I graduated, did I get the opportunity to pay it off?
Wow.
Because I worked 3 jobs through undergrad.
Yeah.
I was like in full times in graduate school, full time at night. So I was so ready to like just get out of stressful situations and then become an entrepreneur. It's amazing.
And some more pressure, right?
Yes, indeed.
So with the credit card thing, it's just, in college, I don't think I had the proper people to teach me about it. Even in school, like, it wasn't a course, having bad credit will affect blah, blah, blah. When you put stuff in your name, how to, remove that type of stuff. So, again, as I got older, I started to learn these things on my own, but I wish that we had somebody like Miss Bryan to come in and have workshops and really teach people more about it. I do want to
think about this, Tradia. Now, I have to thank you for this because many people do not think that it's important for your listeners
yeah.
to hear this conversation.
You're right.
And that's why they don't get it.
You're right.
It's because of your commitment to empowering your listeners. Like,
because
everybody only wants to entertain our young people. So I commend you, for setting the example. I can tell your sincerity and they can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, you're people love you because they know you're keeping it real.
Absolutely.
And your generation, real is it. So I appreciate this, and
I feel like we're
going to change lives.
Generation though. We want stuff so fast, so that's why we need people like you to kind of bring us back down. Like, hey, this is the real life. Finances matter, and your life and your credit, all that matters. So I'm glad that you was able to come into the building and just let us know about these things.
But check out all those apps they have now, where you can buy these stocks, and everybody has these stocks, but they're not paying their school loan back.
Yeah.
So these apps are not designed to empower you financially. Their app is designed to just feed that instant gratification.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So that does go into my next question. What is one of the common mistakes you see in the Black community when it comes to finances?
The school loans.
Okay.
I think that we've decided that you have to finance an education, and you don't. I think we need to make it okay for our young people to go to a community college, to get if they have to, but to save money on their education. Because if you look at the statistics, if you look at it realistically, that where you go to college does not really impact your success that much. And we're not, and we're going to schools because of their fun and things like that.
That's
and
what they sell us on in high school, the fun part of college.
And we're not focusing on how many people out of this school actually get careers, how many people out of this school actually get that opportunity, internships. What is the school's commitment to career placement?
Absolutely.
But in the teen summit that I'm doing in the AfroEconomics Fest, also all of this is free. We're going over career choices, college prep, and all of these types of things to let people know you can go from high school and become an entrepreneur.
Right.
I mean, look at these entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, that never went to a regular college program. He got the skill, and he started focusing on computers in middle school. So we need to teach our young people to appreciate their skill, their talent.
Right.
There's children who now are great at doing hair and braiding and can do all of these different things to hair, and we're taking them away from their technical talent and moving them into go study this, do that, and then they end up closing out the opportunity of starting their own business. They could have been the future hair cuttery or the biggest braid shop that all over the East Coast and setting up franchises. But that we're not thinking big enough of what do you enjoy doing and how can you create a career from this? Because you can build wealth. College does not teach you how to build wealth. College is designed to train you to create income. So it's an investment to create income. If you don't want to create income with what you're studying, then you're wasting your time. And then when people do go and they study something and they say, I want to study English, and they don't want to become a writer, or they don't want to put in the time to become a writer, then you're going to become a teacher, and then they complain about what teachers make. That's already predetermined what a range of where your income is going to be. So then the debt comes in, because you're in a career that you haven't decided to connect your mind to, and you decided that you want to live like a doctor who went to school for 16 years or more, and then but you're a teacher, which is valuable and priceless. But you should pick your career based on what you enjoy doing and actually do it even if you weren't getting paid for it.
Yeah, that's how you know you really love it.
I
can go on and on about doing what you love for no pay. So
I mean, and that in communications. Remember that I used to do. I used to, because I had accounting and I had my accounting and finance major. I would do those internships and get paid. And then I would do radio and TV stuff, and there'd be no money for it. And my mother would go, "Now tell me again why you've been at that station all night long, But
not
that's
getting
right.
nothing. But you're setting up your future, and that's
That's
kind
right.
of like what I did too. I had like at least 4 or 5 jobs. And
That's right.
The second the radio station called me just to take a banner up the street, I'm calling all my jobs and canceling. Like, hey, I gotta do this.
Good.
So, again, like I said, I'm so glad that you're here teaching us about financial literacy. And you did bring me a book. Talk a little bit about your AfroEconomics book that you brought me.
AfroEconomics book talks about the 10 principles of AfroEconomics, and we are going to focus on those 10 principles. And in the AfroEconomics Fest, I'm having at least 10 workshops. So, and one of the workshops is about the 5th principle also, and that 5th principle is about God. And God is the center of my financial decisions, my life decisions. So AfroEconomics includes developing your legacy, increasing your knowledge, and deciding to be independent and self-reliant. Also your credit confidence, and it moves all the way to your health, Tradia.
Yes.
It takes work to be healthy like you are.
Oh yeah.
So you have to do it all the way through life.
Yeah.
Because if you adapt unhealthy habits, so AfroEconomics talks about having healthy habits. And then on that Sunday morning, bringing it back to God, on Sunday morning before the Teen Fest, we're going to have a pop-up church. Now, I thank Kanye West for that.
Thank you for the Sunday service,
that's right.
Kanye.
Yes. I mean, he just like freed me that I could,
who would ever thought it would be Kanye West?
That's right. That's right. But God uses all of us.
Okay.
I have many family members that go, who is he?
Who is he?
Why does he think he can do that? Because that's what God said we can do
exactly.
it. And J.B. Bryan can do it too.
Okay.
And we can have God at AfroEconomics too.
Absolutely.
God is busy. So I'm going to have a gospel concert, and I'm going to talk about breaking every chain and about like breaking bad financial habits.
Yeah.
And bringing, and I just love the opportunity to make sure that we realize that however you praise, and no matter how you acknowledge God, that we can't leave him out of certain parts of our life, and we think, well, we go to work, I can hate this job, and it's making poison or something, and that it's okay. No, like every attribute of us should be consistent so that we can really build wealth. Right. And because wealth is about all of those attributes, being healthy mentally, so you can make good choices, healthy habits, and a commitment to your family, and taking care of those who depend on you. And that's AfroEconomics.
Woo!
That's what the book talks about.
To be in the building for this,
yes,
March 6th through March 8th. Real quick, just how can people, do they just show up? Where will it be? Times, all that good stuff. Can you let us know?
It's at the Greater Richmond Convention Center, starting on Friday, March 6th, and Saturday, March 7th, all day.
Okay.
And I'm going to have food at the beginning. But when the food runs out,
y'all better stick around.
Look, so to the people who get there early, you get the food. And the Teen Summit on Sunday afternoon, I'm going to feed my babies too. Look, gotta feed the young folks.
Listen, because they love to eat. I got a little sister, she loves to eat.
Yes, so I'm doing a meet and greet on Friday, that first night. And all of this is at the Greater Richmond Convention Center, right downtown, hotels all over the place. So no matter where you are, if you're listening to this, make sure you plan to come to Richmond, Virginia for the AfroEconomics Fest. And I just appreciate your sincerity about what is really a complicated topic. People don't like talking about money.
Like I said, it's a lot of things that I don't know, and a lot of things that I do know, but I want to learn more. And that's why we have experts like you that come in and help us to know these things.
And we're having a workshop all about you. It's called Ms. Independent.
I will be there.
And make sure, I would love for you to be on the panel.
I would love to be on the panel.
So
you ain't saying nothing to me, girl.
My God, you gonna have Miss Tradia up there talking about her apartment.
Yes, I will be real, though.
That's right.
Literally,
that's right.
I moved from Charlotte to Richmond, literally drop of a dime.
That's so good.
I was like, okay, God, should I take it, should I not?
That's so
take it.
good.
I came and I haven't fallen on my face yet. I don't plan on falling on my face, but I know that I'm protected no matter what. So it's all about making those steps in your life and
wear those earrings.
Wear these earrings.
Wear those balls. You are pretty too. You are pretty.
Thank you.
People don't get to see a lot of radio people aren't pretty.
Everybody says
so
that.
we got to get you out.
Everybody says that. I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be in radio then, because everybody suggests I should be ugly.
Well, you don't know what God has planned.
This
is the beginning. Just keep doing you and keep helping people. Thank you.
And well, Ms. Bryan, where can people find you? Are you on Instagram?
Yes. And look up AfroEconomics on all of your social media, as well as JB Bryan, Twitter. I am JB Bryan, at AfroEconomics. Look, I have 8,000 people on Facebook, AfroEconomics with JB Bryan. Isn't that good?
8,000 people.
We are doing it. So look, now that's before Tradia.
Right.
After Tradia, it's gonna be 10,000. It's gonna be 1 million.
Let's go, y'all.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And when you come on the panel, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna make sure I wear my best fit.
Please. Yes, indeed. That
is. Be there.
But it's really about that.
Yeah.
Encouraging one another.
Yeah.
I hope that this will be one of the most exciting things in your life, and you'll go, you know what? When I met JB Bryan, she was telling me I should start my own business, and I could do this too. Yeah. And then you'll know you have me,
right?
Honestly, as a resource. And when as you're doing this, because you can do your radio and you can do your television, and you can still build your brand. And we all need to know that.
Right.
Think of yourself as an enterprise, because that seventh principle of AfroEconomics is entrepreneurship. Not just for some people.
Yeah.
Everybody should see the enterprise in them.
Wow.
Yes.
Miss Bryan, look, you done took me to church. You done helped me with my finances. Yes. Got some student loans I need to talk to you about.
Yes.
So we'll do that a little bit later.
We got it.
So again, for them to learn more about finances, they can also visit your website.
jbbryan.com, afroeconomics.com, or call 1-844-JB-BRYAN, 1-844-522-7926. So just call, you'll get complimentary consultation, and remember, I have an absolutely free membership. Ooh. So we have members only meetings every week. So check out the No Excuse, because that's the no excuse. Now I have memberships that cost.
Right.
But you have no excuse.
You have no excuse for
not. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Miss JB Bryan, thank you so much for visiting the iPower Studios and your girl Tradia with the T, and we look forward to the AfroEconomics Fest 2020.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
It's iPower 92.1 104.1.